Okay, since this is a special occasion, and even though my throat is killing me, we have to do this the right way. Hello, I want to play a game, and this is going to be the jigsaw of the series, unless they decide to make another jigsaw movie anyway. Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to an all-new Check Your Sources, and as always, I am your host, the real Geno Reynolds, and this is going to be the final episode of this series. Here is the answer to last week's 3 source stories. Number 1, for those that love the Friday the 13th franchise, get excited and get ready to become a Los Angeles Lakers fan, because according to one source, LeBron James is planning on bringing Mama Voorhees' favorite son back to the big screen. This comes from the original movie's writer Victor Miller regaining the rights to the franchise's copyright. James's Spring Hill Entertainment is said to be rebooting the franchise for a fresh start. Number 2, with The Usual Suspects being my favorite movie of all time, I'm really up in the air about this one, but sources say that the producers of the movie are looking into adapting the Kaiser Soze Scorched Earth prequel comics from Red 5 Comics into a feature film. One of the sources also said that those behind the idea are already looking at actors to play a younger, 20-some-year-old, spoiler alert, Kevin Spacey. And number 3, we've all been wondering who is going to be the next James Bond after Daniel Craig is done with the role, and we may not have to wait much longer. According to sources, Richard Madden, who's best known as Robb Stark from Game of Thrones, is a serious contender for the role. One source even claims that Madden impressed Barbara Broccoli so much that not only is he on the top of her list, but she is also preparing to offer him the role very soon. And the answer is number 3. While I would be a little torn between my interest and fear of a Kaiser Soze origin movie, I have never heard of any interest in adapting the comic book version of it. Hell, I can't even bring myself to read the books in fear of ruining the mystique of the character from my favorite movie of all time. I talked about this a little bit on the low budget live stream, which is happening here on the channel every other Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central. This will be next week when it happens again. But the reason I'm stopping this segment is because of the lack of interest, to put it simply. Now, I know that there are some out there that did enjoy this, and I enjoyed bringing it to you, but in this day and age of having instant info literally in the palm of your hands, a segment like this just doesn't work. I'm not saying that people were cheating or anything like that, don't get me wrong. But by the time I would get this segment on the channel, the true information has already spread across the websites that spread this kind of info, and most people have seen it already. Another reason that I'm wanting to drop it is that I'm trying to figure out where I want to take the channel in the near future, and I don't think this segment would fit into that future. This is going to be true for a few other things or even segments on the channel as well. For those of you that did enjoy it in the short time it was on the channel, thank you so much for playing the game with me. I really enjoyed coming up with the fake stories to go along with the real ones. It was a lot of fun for me. I just wish that A, it would have caught on, and B, in this day and age, info didn't spread so quickly that it almost makes a game like this impossible. So again, thank you so much for enjoying it with me. I enjoyed bringing it to you. That's going to be all for this final edition of Check Your Sources. If you like what you've heard here, please subscribe to the Real Geno YouTube channel, like this video, and if you have anything to say about this segment, please feel free to leave a comment in the section below. Until next time, I'm your host, the Real Geno Reynolds. Game over.